All right, guys. Time to spread a little bit of fun facts since we're doing a hard to kill TNA prediction show. So I'm gonna start off with
Ooh, all
that
right,
hard
fun
to kill,
facts.
huh?
Fun facts. All right, let's hear them,
Yeah,
Lou.
yeah, fun, yeah.
This is
You have Heath,
interesting.
you have Heath Slater facts. I got fun facts for movies and stuff on this one. Here we go. Ready?
Wait,
Filming
movies?
began.
What?
Filming began April 3rd, 1989, under the title 7 Year Storm. So it wasn't hard to kill. It's called
Wait,
7 Year Storm. All right, and
wait.
I got another one for you. I got another one for you. Here's another one. In an interview in November 1989, executive producer Lee Rich explained that the film had already tested well with different audiences, and he was considering changing the title to Hard to Kill.
Okay, Lou. Yeah. No, Lou. I thought you meant hard to kill, like facts about the pay-per-view for the TNA show. That's what we're talking about. Would really again with the Steven Seagal references? That's it, folks. Folks, I just want to say we're not going to do any more Steven Seagal references, okay? Well, maybe. I don't know. It depends on how Impact, or rather TNA, goes with their naming scheme on pay-per-views. They really got to get a new source.
Yep, they might be under siege.
Oh, God.
Hit the intro music.
Welcome to TFS Pod Online 24/7 podcast. This is 24/7 Lou, and that's
Ric-Hard saying, "What's up, everybody? 2024. I'm back for more."
oh yeah, and that's
The one-man band. And I thought I was going to have to put a fire down below at that point.
oh my yeah. All right, yes,
my
folks. This is the wrestling podcast home of super fans slapping each other with facts, opinions, and boom predictions. Also, the home of Goldie. Ric-Hard, you have a shout out for us for someone. Who do we have? Who do we have this time?
Oh, you thought the gimmick was gone, right? You thought the gimmick was gone. Well, I want to let you folks know that the gimmick's gone, okay?
What? Stop promoting sexuality!
You're damn right. You're damn right. That's right, folks. No more. No more. Okay?
Because it's indecent and it is totally unacceptable.
Oh man.
That's right. That's right. Fun's over. Fun's over. I don't care. Yeah, that's right. What are you gonna do, sound guy? You're gonna keep doing your job.
I am actually okay with that.
I love it. You guys are so great.
That was one last go. So yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's right. Now let's go.
All right, yes, folks. Welcome to TFS Pod. And this episode, we will be talking about Hard to Kill. Happy New Year! I guess it's like the 100th day. You're not supposed to say it anymore, but yes, I'm still gonna say it. Just only for this time, only for 1 second, for this one time, because our new episode of 2024. I did see the episode that Ric-Hard and I'm gonna say it, Osama Vin Diesel did.
Jesus.
And yeah, I enjoyed that episode, but I hated it. You locked me out of the studio. I couldn't get in there.
You were on vacation, Lou. We purposely waited until the studio was vacant. Because that's what we do.
I don't know what else going on in the studio. All right. Yeah. New year, new scoreboard. Scoreboard is clean. Nobody's the champ. Nobody's holding anything. The ball's right there. But our new battle for predictions. Gentlemen, I want to say good luck to all of you. Good luck, Ric-Hard. Good luck to One-Man Band. Good luck to Main Event Jeff. Good luck to... I'm going to say it again. OVD. LVD. There we go.
OVD. sounds like a territory.
Right.
Just call him what he called himself on when he was on with me. The Diesel.
Well,
Diesel.
okay, I have to say something really quick, and I apologize. Everyone. My voice is kind of shot. I had a one-man band world tour of karaoke, and
while you were on vacation. We were on vacation last week. It's all right.
Yeah, and it went very well, as you can hear. But I do want to say that with everybody at 0 points, I can finally say this after months of waiting. Everybody's at 0, including
Bogey. Woo!
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. Wow.
And we're saying it more often.
Damn right. Damn right.
So yeah, there we are. That's where we are at the scoreboard. It's 0. Everyone's 0. Are we doing a scoreboard? No, we're not. Okay.
No. Everybody's at 0. That's it. Let's go.
That's the quickest scoreboard ever. All right. So yes, we're doing TNA would change it. Impact would change their name to TNA this year. Now they've gone back to their old ways with the name, the logo too, and apparently new people have been signed. I guess I'm hearing about some surprise about some former WWE person will show up. Have you guys heard anybody's names?
Former WWE person. How does that make it different from any other TNA pay-per-view?
Ooh. Well, maybe a former recent one.
Oh my gosh! Is that AL Knight?
No, he would just be known as Eli Drake once again.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
So we have how many matches we have on this one, Ric-Hard? 10, right?
10 announced matches. Let's see if TNA sheds their old Impact habit of adding a bunch of matches last minute to the show. But in the old ways, it used to be, we have a pay-per-view of 8 matches, and then it ends up being 16.
Yeah, right.
So since we're starting off with 10, I can only assume this event's going to have 20 matches by the time it actually airs.
And I did try to watch the Go Home show on Access, and I didn't see anything. They were showing old matches, so I don't know what's going on there. I'm trying to study up on what's going on at TNA, but they're having this show out in Vegas, so they're doing this show on the 13th, Saturday the 13th. Then they have this other show on the 4th. It says 14th here. On Sunday the 14th, it was called Snake Eyes, which I was looking at that. That was kind of interesting there. And I did see one matchup that was like, wow, I want to see that matchup. So I don't know what they're doing with Snake Eyes, but they're have Will Ospreay versus Josh Alexander. That sounds like a very good match. There's 2, so it must be a second one they're doing on this one. But yeah, that's
probably a very special live event. I think that's a special live event. They'll probably do some Impact recordings, or rather
TV recordings. Right?
TV recordings. What's it called? What's their weekly show called? It's called Impact, right?
Yeah, Impact. Well, it's Impact. But I guess when they record it, I think it's called non-bingo night at that bingo hall.
All right. Enough shots. Let's get to the predictions here. That's what everybody's here for.
Predictions. And one-man band. Sorry, not one-man. Ric-Hard, what is the order of our combatants in this one?
All right, folks. Lou, you got the most points last year, so you're going first. We did we had the randomizer decide who goes second, and one-man band won the draw. So one-man band goes second, then myself, and then main event Jeff, who tied a lot of us last year, so he goes next with the write-in, followed by the randomizer, and then the Diesel.
The Diesel. All right.
All
right.
And that's our participants. 6 participants.
Oh, okay. 6 participants. That's good. In our battle here. Also, I want to give a shout out to the Few Show. They're doing their thing with going to live events here in South Florida. Big shout out to them, and have fun with that stuff. Right. That's all I can say on that. All right. Let's talk about the matchups that we have here for Hard to Kill. It's going to be Rich Swann versus Steve Macklin in this matchup, and I don't know what. This is the pre-show, by the way. It's in the countdown to Hard to Kill, so I guess it's gonna be on the pre-show. Um, I'm gonna go. I was really thinking, yeah, Rich Swann, but I don't think it's hard for me to say that to make Rich Swann look bad in this one. I think having Steve Macklin in a pre-show is kind of weird because usually he was a champ before at one point. So I'm kind of surprised that he's in the pre-show area. Rich Swann looks like he's been in a lot of pre-shows in the past and also main evented, but I don't know. I'm gonna go with Steve Macklin on this one. Steve Macklin to open up the show, like just being a heel. Like I'm guessing, and that's showing his strength of what he can do. The One-Man Band, you're next. Who do you have?
I've been seeing, Steve Macklin has had quite a streak. He's been doing pretty well, and I see no reason why he won't continue the trend going into 2024. So I'm going to say Steve Macklin.
All right, Steve Macklin. All right, Ric-Hard, you're next. What do you have?
I'm gonna have to disagree with both of you and say Rich Swann because you got to have a heel lose in the pre-show. You can't start the show off with the guy getting booed winning. Come on, it's a pre-show. It's supposed to get the crowd hot. Plus, are we gonna forget that Rich Swann was in that Impact match years ago? Now we're talking like close to just barely out of the pandemic, where they had 2 TBDs. And Rich Swann ended up winning the damn match and becoming, I think it was Impact champ.
Okay.
So he's got a history of world championship wins too. Steve Macklin's on the decline. I'm going to say Rich Swann for the win.
All right. Rich Swann for the win. All right. And what do we get from main event Jeff, randomizer, and the Diesel?
Here we go. Main event Jeff says Steve Macklin. The randomizer says Steve Macklin. And the Diesel says Rich Swann. That's 2-4. I'm on the outs.
2-4. Good company there.
Yeah. Good old Osama Vin Diesel.
Nah.
All right. Next matchup we have. It's gonna be Eddie Edwards and Brian Myers with Alicia Edwards in the corner versus Eric Young and Frankie Kazarian in a tag team match. The Woman Band, you're first. Who do you have?
So I've been looking at this. Eddie Edwards obviously being an original of TNA. He's been there a very, very long time. Brian Myers, been there a couple of years. But then you also have Eric Young and Frankie Kazarian, who are indeed TNA originals, have been there forever. But Eric Young and Frankie Kazarian, for not that they're old, I don't consider them old, but in terms of the sport, they've been around a while.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't.
I saw the billing for this one. They were kind of billed like old and versus new. In this one, old being against Eric Young, Frank Kazarian, and the new being Eddie Edwards and Brian Myers.
But then again, they did just get rebranded back to TNA, so and then putting TNA originals on there kind of makes makes me think that perhaps. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna say Eric Young and Frankie Kazarian are gonna take this one.
All right. Eddie Young, Frankie Kazarian. Ric-Hard, you're next. Who do you have?
I'm gonna have to say, I'm gonna say Eric Young and Frankie Kazarian also. Yeah, go with the originals on this one, just because. I mean, it's a rebranding. Let's go with the guys that have been there longer. Eric Young, Kazarian win.
Okay. All right. My turn to pick, and my plan worked perfectly. I got both of you to go for the old people. Out with the old, in with the new. No, I'm gonna go with Eric Young.
I knew you would.
Almost. I was close. I was thinking about it, but I'm like, yeah, but you got to develop it more.
Might as well rebrand Eric Young to Eric Old.
This guy. That's a good one.
The young guy, the old man. All right. Next. Oh, what do we get from everyone else? From main event Jeff, randomizer, and Diesel.
Here we go. Main event just says Eddie Edwards and Brian Myers. Look at that. Breaking it out with the bold pick because the randomizer says Young and Kazarian. And the Diesel says Eric Young and Frankie Kazarian. We got a 5-1 split.
Ooh. All right. Okay. There we go. Next matchup. It's Tommy Dreamer, the champ, versus Crazy Steve. No disqualification match for the TNA Digital Media Championship. Ric-Hard, you're first. Who do you have?
Look, Tommy Dreamer is like one of the main people from ECW as digital media champion. He's obviously, it's kind of insulting that he's supposedly defending the title on the countdown show to the show, but
I don't think there's a countdown. Is it?
Yeah, it's countdown to Hard to Kill. Look at that. It's part of the countdown.
Ooh.
So I guess that says a lot about what they think about Dreamer as a draw, but I'm gonna say, I don't know why the match changed, but there we go. I'm gonna say Crazy Steve for the win.
Great. All right, so new champ, new social
New
media.
champ. Digital media.
No, sorry. Yeah, digital media. Sorry. Crazy Steve. All right. I'm next on the prediction, and wow. 2024, Eddie Dreamer's walking around with a championship on his shoulder. The chip on his shoulder. Chip. No. Man. Again, I haven't seen the build up to this matchup, so it's kind of tough for me to decide this one. Is he giving it up? That's what I'm trying to think about. And you know what? I'm gonna go with Tommy Dreamer. I hate going against him what I think might happen, but here we go. Tommy Dreamer. Tommy Dreamer for the win on this one. Shows a new guy. I can use this digital media stuff. How do you use this? Where to turn it on? I don't know if you said that. Anyway, the one man, you're next. Who do you have?
Let's see. I mean, I hate to.
Oh, Acosta says, "Go with Tommy Dreamer to the retirement home."
I mean, he's not wrong. I mean, not for nothing. I mean, I respect the hell out of Tommy Dreamer. Tommy Dreamer has been an absolute legend in this sport. You know, his ties go back all the way to the early ECW days.
Mm-hmm.
So he's clearly carved a spot in his legacy, no question. But I don't see him holding the digital media championship, past this. So I'm gonna say Crazy Steve. Crazy Steve is gonna get his he's gonna get a go at it.
All right. Oh, by the way, no DQ on this one, so
yeah, I think it's even better.
Oh yeah, we're seeing blood. I don't know
for sure. Somebody's bleeding.
Somebody's blading.
And what do we get from main event Jeff, randomizer, and Diesel?
Here we go. It's main event Jeff saying Crazy Steve. The randomizer says Crazy Steve. And the Diesel says Crazy Steve. Lou, you're on the outs.
What?
5-1.
No. Oh, man. No. Well, anyway, I know the other ones, the previous ones you're wrong on, so I know I'll get that point. Thanks.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I know you're wrong on the other one, so I'm good. Anyway, all right, here we go. Next matchup. It's a four-way. It's a four-way tag matchup for the TNA World Tag Team Championship. We have ABC, Chris Bay, and Ace Austin, the champs, versus the Rascals, Zachary Wentz and Trey Miguel, versus Speedball Mountain, Mike Bailey and Trent Seven, versus Grizzled Young Veterans, Zach Gibson and James Drake. I go first on this one. And hold on a second, let me turn my page over here. Let me turn my page here, kids.
Let me check Ric-Hard's notes.
I can't see him from here. You're gonna move. All right. For this matchup, oh man, this is a tough one because it's tough to go against Trey Miguel. Trey Miguel's in a match.
Yeah.
And Mike Bailey. Well, Mike Bailey loses sometimes, so I'm gonna go with the Rascals. I'm gonna say the Rascals. That's my pick. One-man band, you're next. Who do you have?
Yeah, I started looking at this as well, and if I if I remember correctly, the Grizzled Young Vets were they in another promotion prior?
Former NXT tag team.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That's where I remember them from. Okay. I was kind of leaning towards the Grizzled Young Vets, but I'm gonna go with the safe option, and I'm gonna say that the Rascals retain.
ABC's the champs.
Excuse me. In this case, not ABC. Then the Rascals are gonna take the titles because of Trey Miguel, like you said.
I know, man.
Yeah, Trey Miguel. Trey Miguel has really been, just a monster. So I foresee that, like he's gonna be he's gonna get it. So yeah, I'm gonna go.
All right, the Rascals.
I'm gonna go with the Rascals. Yeah.
All right, in my predictions book, my little black book of predictions, I always say this: go with Trey Miguel, go against what's his name again? I messed up the joke. Anyway, go ahead, Ric-Hard.
It's okay.
Oh, Ricochet. There we go.
Oh, Ricochet.
Poor Ricochet.
Yeah, go. Whoever Ricochet is fighting, they're gonna win. Whoever Trey Miguel's fighting, he's gonna win. All right, who do you have, Ric-Hard?
All right. This is a tough match. 4 options here. I'm gonna start off by saying I don't think the champs are gonna retain. I'm leaning towards Grizzled Young Vets, but I'm also kind of leaning towards Mike Bailey and Trent Seven. But I'm gonna go with an established tag team. I'm gonna say Grizzled Young Vets for the win.
Grizzled Young Vets. All right, and what do we got from everyone else?
All right, here we go. We've got main event Jeff saying champs retain ABC. And then we've got the randomizer saying Grizzled Young Veterans.
Oh.
And then we've got the Diesel saying Grizzled Young Veterans. We've got a 3-2-1 split. Nobody picked Speedball Mountain.
Yeah, that sounds like a good drug. If you take drugs. I don't know. I don't take that. Anyway.
Excuse me, Lou?
It's indecent and it is totally unacceptable.
Fine. Hit my hands. All right. This matchup. I don't know who this guy is, but I need to see more of this guy. I don't know. This is a tough one. Here we go. Next matchup is Josh Alexander versus Alex Hammerstone. And in this picture, looks like he's doing his best impression of Brock Lesnar there.
He looks like he kind of looks like Shane Douglas there.
Yeah. This is wow. This is Anyway, well, yeah, that's the matchup we have, and the one-man band. You go first on this one. Who do you have?
Um, so it's between Josh Alexander
Alex
and,
Hammerstone. I have
and
no idea who he
Alex Hammerstone, aka Alex Douglas.
is.
No, I'm kidding. But I don't know Alex Hammerstone that well, so I'm just gonna go with Josh Alexander in this one.
All right, Josh Alexander. All right, and Ric-Hard, you're next. Who do you have?
Look, folks. This is gonna be a match between someone who's a technician going up against someone who's clearly a powerhouse wrestler. I mean, come on, bro. The guy looks like it.
Oh, I think we lost you there. What was that? He looks like what?
When you're a
The
genetic
numbers
freak.
don't lie, and they spell disaster for you.
I'm gonna say Alex Hammerstone for the win. Big,
Wow.
meaty, muscled up men for the win.
All right, Vince. Meat slapping meat. All right, here we go. My turn to pick on this one, and this is a tough one, but I don't know. It's hard to go against Josh Alexander, and either this is the start of something for like storylines for TNA, or this can get wrapped up really quickly with Josh Alexander beating him. But again, storylines can go the other way too, where he could be upset about it later on and still want a rematch. So I'm gonna stick with Josh Alexander on this one. I'm gonna say Josh Alexander comes out with a win on this one. And what do we get from everyone else, Ric-Hard?
We have.
All right.
I'm sorry, Lou. I was just taken aback by the fact that you didn't copy my picks.
What?
Main event Jeff says Josh Alexander for the win. The randomizer says Josh Alexander for the win, and Osama bin Diesel says Alex Hammerstone for the win.
Wow. All right. So we have a split.
Yep.
Wow. All right. No consensus yet. This is interesting.
No.
It's gonna be a fun year.
We're not starting the year with any consensuses. You're losing. That's what's happening. That's the consensus.
Negative.
You're losing.
Negative.
You're losing that title. We're all in consensus about that.
All right. Here we go. Next matchup. This matchup is for the Knockouts Ultimate X match to determine the number one contender for the TNA Knockouts World Championship. We have Giselle Shaw versus Saya Brookside versus Jody Threat versus Tasha Steelz versus Alicia Edwards versus Danny Luna. Ric-Hard, you go first. Who do you have?
I don't like that I go first on this match. It's tempting to go with someone with an established track record and say Giselle Shaw, but I'm going to go with, I'm not feeling brown today. I'm not feeling blonde. I'm not feeling redheads. So I'm going to go with green hair. Danny Luna for the win. Also, that leather jacket makes it look cool.
Yeah, I got to say.
Danny Luna for the win.
Danny Luna. All right. My turn to pick on this one. So our champ right now is a face, if we're going with that equation. So we need a heel to win this one. I don't know. I think I see more heels on there than I see any faces on there. I don't know if Zaya Brookside is a face, or Danny Luna. Jody Threat's name just sounds like a heel. Oh man. Alicia Edwards. I'm not. Tasha Steelz. Remember they have to get up to the top. I guess we'll do the. This is the. Oh no, this is not. Oh, this is not. Oh, is this Knockouts Ultimate X match? Oh yeah, so you have the X hanging from the top, and you got to climb up there, right?
And I'm pretty sure you get to call you get to basically like a title shot if you win this.
No, but it's the one where you have the X hanging. Is it the one where you have the X hanging at the top, kind of like a Money in the Bank, but they put the X? To
You
hang
put
from
the
top?
X. You gotta climb the little thing. You know.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go with Tasha Steelz. I'm gonna go with Tasha Steelz on this one. The woman band. You're next. Who do you have?
Man, I was thinking Tasha Steelz too, actually. Um, what Rick-Hard said about Giselle Shaw, like being a established name, and choosing her like would have been easy. That's true. I feel like she's known. Um, Alicia Edwards, Jody Threat, Zaya Brookside, Danny Luna. I'm gonna go Tasha Steelz as well. That's what I was originally thinking of.
All right, Tasha Steelz. All right, and what do we get from everyone else? Rick Hard.
Wow, very impressive. Back-to-back wins for Tasha Steelz.
Yeah.
She won it last year, if I'm not
Yep.
mistaken. Okay. All right. Here we go. We have main event just says Tasha Steelz. Randomizer says Giselle Shaw. And the Diesel says Zaya Brookside. We've got a 1-1 to 3 splits.
Ooh.
And need I remind you, this match has more than 5 participants, which means it is worth 2 points.
Ooh.
First
boy.
2-point match of the year.
Oh wow, already one of those. Okay. All right. Hold on. Yeah. Sorry about that. Let me just change the page here. We have Dirty Dango, who get rid of that name already, with Alpha Bravo and Og Prudius in his corner versus PCO. I go first in this one, and I don't know. Are we trying to establish Dirty Dango with some power or something here? And we're putting PCO, the veteran, in this match? I think so. So I'm going to go with Dirty Dango on this one. I'm going to go with Dirty Dango to win this one. The one-man band, you're next. Who do you have?
PCO is he's up there in age as well, and I think what you said makes a lot of sense with Dirty Dango showing like he has power and such. So yeah, I'm gonna go Dirty Dango as well.
All right, Dirty Dango. Rick-Hard, you're next. Who do you have? Rick-Hard.
Rick-Hard.
I think you have a muted mic there, Rick-Hard. Ooh, he's doing research on the spot.
Oh boy.
Oh, he got dropped. Uh-oh. So, all right, well, we have a technical difficulty there with him. And I think he has the picture of everyone else. So, I think he's coming back. He's coming back from the internet.
Okay. PCO.
It's like nothing happened. Okay.
Wow, that was perfect timing.
All right. All right. Who do we have from everyone else?
Okay, so for everyone else, sorry, it's all right. Here we go.
You're glitching.
Main event just says PCO.
Ooh.
Randomizer says Dirty Dango. And the Diesel says PCO.
Oh man.
So yeah. It's all right.
It's interesting. There we go. Interesting. We'll just say it as interesting. All right. Next matchup, we have a 3-way match for the TNA X Division Championship. We have Chris Sabin, the champ, versus Hijo de Vikingo, which is going to be awesome to see him in here, versus Kushida. So it's a 3-way X Division Championship match. So winner comes out of here as champion of this one. The one-man band, you are first. Who do you have?
I know Chris Sabin has been the X Division champ for a little bit now, if I remember right.
Mm-hmm.
I think Kushida has already won it, if I'm not mistaken, before, if I remember right.
I know he's
Uh,
challenged for different titles, but I don't know if he's won this one yet.
I don't know. I know Kushida has had a okay run in TNA.
Mm-hmm.
It's been better than his NXT run for sure.
Yeah.
But I think I don't know. Something tells me I think El Hijo de Vikingo's gonna take it.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go with El Hijo de Vikingo,
All right. The Viking son.
the Viking son.
All right.
The
Ric-Hard, you're next. Who do you have? Who do you have in this one?
No contest. Chris Sabin retains.
Wow. No contest? Really?
Yeah, no contest. Not even going to say why. I just have a feeling.
All right. All right. I don't know. This is a tough one because, well, it's a little bit tough because I don't think Hijo de Vikingo, who's a champion in another company, is coming on here and he's gonna be a regular. I think he's just doing like a special show, an appearance. So they put him in a match. So I don't think he's coming out with a win on this one. Kushida. Now I know Kushida's part of TNA there. I know he's been challenging for a title. And Chris Sabin. I'll be honest with you. Just the thought of Chris Sabin is holding a title is a surprise to me. So, Kushida or Chris Sabin, I'm a little bit split between these two. I'll be honest with you. I'm split between both of them, but I think that somehow, some way, I'm gonna go no Acosta, whoever you are, RA, which I think the RA stands for real ass. Anyway, or really awesome. One of the two. You decide. I'm gonna go with Chris Sabin. I want to go with Chris Sabin. You're really amazing. All right, buddy.
Man, so this guy in the comments really is going at it.
I know.
All
It's
right.
getting me pissed off. It's getting me ticked off over here. But all right. And what do we got from everyone else?
All right. Here we go. It's main event Jeff saying Chris Sabin for the win. And then we got the randomizer saying Kushida. There you go, Acosta. Kushida for the win. And then we've got the Diesel saying Chris Sabin. And if I can give away my reasoning now that Lou has made his pick, if you go back to the very first slide about the Snake Eyes promotion, Snake Eyes is promoting Chris Sabin with the title. So, I don't know. Why would you promote him if he's going to lose it the night before?
You never know.
Never know. It could be a non-title match.
That's a good point. Card subject to change.
Exactly.
Yes. It's Vegas. They could change the odds. Also, too. Okay, yeah, there we go on that one. Next matchup. Okay, we're almost getting to the end of this one. It's going to be Trinity, the champ, versus Jordynne Grace in a singles match for the TNA Knockouts World Championship. This is Grace's Call Your Shot Championship match. So this is one where she's like, she's calling her shot. She's going for Trinity. Ric-Hard, you're first. Who do you have?
All right. Trinity's had it for a couple months now. She's beaten a lot of folks too for it, if I'm not mistaken. So Jordynne Grace has always been she was champion at one point, but she's basically been you're always second fiddle to somebody in some way or another. Ever since she lost to Diana Purrazzo, La Virtuosa, and she's lost it a couple times to Purrazzo. But I'm going to say this is the moment where Jordynne Grace recaptures the title. A lot of title changes tonight. So Jordynne Grace for the win. That's my pick.
All right, Jordynne Grace. My turn to pick on this one. Wow. Jordan Grace. I don't know. This is like two faces facing each other on this one. So I don't. Again, I didn't see the go home show. Didn't tell me anything what's going on with this matchup. So I'm gonna say Trinity for the win on this one. I'm gonna say Trinity wins this one and retains the championship. The woman band, you're next. Who do you have?
Um, I know Trinity has held the title for a little while now. Um, yeah, I think it's been almost a year that she debuted, if I remember correctly. But I'm gonna say, the fact that is Jordan Grace did her collar shot. Usually with these collar shot situations, they pretty high rate of success.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah.
So I'm gonna say Jordan Grace. She recaptures the title.
All right, Jordan Grace.
Nice. Smart move, one-man band, going with Jordan Grace to take the title for what is rumored to be Trinity's last match on TNA.
Oh Lord.
What?
Yeah. It's like rumor mill has it that that's Trinity's last match for TNA. So could we be seeing someone appearing at a later January pay-per-view somewhere down the line? Probably.
Oh my goodness. All right. Oh man.
Thanks for putting your pick in, Lou.
Should have copied you on that one, but I don't copy your picks. Never have, never will.
Good. That's the spirit.
Yes, that's why it's Goldie's sitting over here.
For now. Anyways, main event, Jeff says Jordan Grace for the win. But don't worry, you got some company, Lou. Randomizer says Trinity for the win. And the Diesel says Jordan Grace for the win. We've got a 4-2 split. Way to go, Lou. Way to go, Lou. Captain Planet's on your side.
Lord.
For those of you who don't know, the reason he's called Captain Planet is because the randomizer is being split between 3 different gimmicks this year. So for the first 4 months, it's going to be the random number generator. Then the next 4 months, it's going to be the wheel. And then we've got the dice coming back. So they've all like merged powers together for the year, just split into 3 to just like completely change their game. So we'll see if it pays off. It's a bold strategy. We'll see if it pays off, Cotton.
The randomizer family's getting together. All right. Next matchup is going to be the championship matchup of. It's going to have Alex Shelley, the champ, versus Moose in a singles match for the TNA World Championship. This is Moose's Feast or Fired World Title match.
Yeah.
I go first on this one, and I'm going to say it right now. Moose. I'm going to say Moose. I'm going to say with Moose. I don't know. Again, I don't feel like Alex Shelley is a champ on this. I haven't heard anything with him being his champ. I haven't felt like anything good with Alex Shelley as champion. I don't know what that's. I don't know if he's a placeholder or what.
Wow. Damn.
For real, that's how it feels like. I don't feel like, yay, let's watch Alex Shelley. Like I felt like for Josh Alexander as champion, or even as when Moose was champion. So yeah. I think he's more like I feel like he's more like a mid card guy, not a main event one. But whatever. Moose is my pick. I'm tearing Alex Shelley apart. I know. Ric-Hard. No, sorry, the one-man band. You're next. Who do you have?
Okay, so I know Alex Shelley has been the champion for a little while. But just like I said about Jordan Grace recently, when these kind of feast or fire matches, usually the person invoking the feast or fire is kind of like get the cash in.
Mm-hmm.
And I have my reasons to believe that Moose is gonna regain the title. So I'm gonna say Moose. I'm gonna say Moose takes it.
All right, Moose. All right. And Ric-Hard, you're next. Who do you have?
Well, it's feast or fired, and I guess I'm gonna have to say, you know what? I'm gonna say Moose. Moose for the win.
All right, Moose. Now you copied my pick. All right, and what do we get from everyone else?
I called an audible. Because I wasn't leaning that way, but I said, you know what? What are the chances they're actually going to fire Moose? We've got a couple of doubters, though. We've got Main Event Jeff says Alex Shelley for the win. The randomizer says Alex Shelley for the win. And Osama bin Diesel says Alex Shelley for the win. We've got a 3-3 split.
Wow. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. So, all right. 10 matches we have. A lot of different picks from all of us. Looks like it's going to be
no consensus.
No consensus.
No
None.
consensus. Nobody agreed on anything except for the fact that we're taking your title.
Nah.
Anyway, yeah, it's gonna be a good show on Saturday, January 13th. They're filming this they're doing this live at the Palms in Vegas. TNA, Hard to Kill, and you know, it's gonna be an awesome show, I think, because one fun fact too. During the filming of Hard to Kill.
Oh no.
During the filming of Hard to Kill, there was a shooting, a drive-by shooter shot one of the production wardrobe trailers, right? So the producer said, "Let me give a bodyguard to the female lead, LeBrock, Kelly LeBrock, right?" And she said, "Yeah, I'll take it." And then they asked Vin Diesel if they want, and then what the what? You can call me.
Thank you, sound guy.